Well, hi there, and welcome to Hour 2 of Home Wizards. I'm Cindy Dole.
Hey, I'm Eric Stromer.
And we love to help improve your home and improve your life. And, Eric, I wish you were with me here at the International Builders Show.
Wait, who's that handsome devil?
This handsome devil that you were able to see, because we are Skyping in addition to broadcasting radio style, is a guy with Marvin Windows and doors, and his name is Art.
I love the Marvin Windows.
We're going to talk with Art in a second. But just to give you, if you're just joining us, a sense of what this Builder Show is all about, Eric and I love to kind of survey what is going on in the industry, because there is so much out there in terms of making decisions, right, Eric? I mean, you as a contractor, you know that there's some good stuff and there's some bad stuff and there's some middle of the road stuff, but we like to find out what's the best of the best and what makes sense.
Yeah, and also why I just love when we go to these shows, because you get a chance to pick up and feel and hold and see things like, for example, Marvin Windows, why they're so quality and why they, some aren't, and it's always a great idea to be there and really feel and look and see what you're trying to figure out how to
So
what
if
to
you
put
can
in your
picture
house.
in this convention center, which is huge. We have the sore feet to prove it. It's a lot of walking, but there are about 50,000 plus people who are here over the past several days. A lot of folks who are in the building industry, remodeling industry, and then consumers too, and then all the different trades trying to figure out what's going to be the it thing for 2012. And what we're hearing over and over again is, it's less about something fancy, something frilly, and more about what is going to truly save you money in your home.
Yeah, and there's no question that, windows, insulation, efficiency in the home are going to make a huge difference. As a matter of fact, the energy companies are now calling often and saying, how about we incentivize you to go out and buy some windows? It's going to make a huge difference in our energy cost to you. So everybody's trying to get on board with this.
Yeah, and Windows, you go, wow, Windows, it's going to be expensive, right? Or is it? Well, let's find out as we're joined by a guy with Marvin Windows and Doors, here making a big presence at the Builders Show, Art Reeves. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, Art.
And when we saw the doors that you have and the windows that you have, I mean, many of them are just stunning. And one in particular that caught my eye, among many, was this window where you have the screen. Because a lot of folks, you want to have your view non-obstructed. But you might on a summer day, especially if it's buggy at night, not have bugs come in at night. So talk about what this solution is that you guys offer.
Well, I think what you're referring to is a retractable screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we've done is revolutionized a casement window. A casement window is a window that swings out or swings in. So in a case of a window that swings out, we usually see screens that are on the outside of the window, right?
Right.
Well, when it swings out, you can't have that. So we have a retractable screen that when the window is closed, it's not in operation.
I mean, it just snaps closed.
Yep.
Boom. And then it opens up. I mean, either way.
Right. So when you want to open the window, bugs would come in. So we need a screen. So what we've been able to do is devise a screen that is integral with the edge of the window, and then you just slide it over, and there's magnets that's on the edge of the screen, and it connects with the edge of the window.
That's one of those things where you go, duh, like, why didn't somebody think of that 100 years ago? And you guys did. And I mean, I have that exact issue with my windows at home where I don't have any screens because I love the way it looks. But then, to Cindy's point, you open the window up, and of course, there you go. So what a great solution.
Well, you can get these retrofitted to your windows.
Well, hello. That's what,
really?
Hello, Art. Come on.
Sure.
That's a cool idea. All right.
How do we do that?
Well, you need a Marvin window to start.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
shoot.
right. And then you have the special screen, the retractable screen.
Right.
The other feature that you're showing here at the Builder Show is this child safety latch of some sort. Talk about what that is.
Well, we're starting to see some codes that are cropping up around the country and maybe near you soon that requires a window opening control device, that's what we call it, or a sash limiter. And so what happens is the window will only open 4 inches, which would inhibit a child to be able to fall out the window. And what it does is it operates on a cable, and when you open the window, it stops at 4 inches. If you want to continue to open the window, you use 2 hands to depress a button and a lever, and it releases the cable so you can continue to open the window. How do you get it back to be sash limiter is when you close the window, it automatically reconnects.
Isn't it? So it's a smart window.
That's a great idea.
Exactly.
So the kid, you can't. I mean, we're going to outsmart the kid. The kid's not going to figure this out.
Right,
The
right. Because you
infant.
need 2 hands to do this. Right?
Hey, Art,
Right.
do you
Yes.
have any technology in place to keep the 13-year-old from sneaking out of the window at night? I believe it's
that's
called a
next,
lock.
On
right?
a date, you mean?
We actually have a window that's pretty good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the date monitor.
It's called a wall.
And then you also have, imagine, for those of us who live in a place where you've got a great view, you want to still not only have that picture window, but maybe have some fresh air come in.
Oh,
And what
yeah.
is your solution there?
We have a venting picture window. So it has a lock on either side of the window, and basically you just pull those levers up, which are ergonomically handles, so it's real easy to operate, and it allows the window to push out a couple inches and gives some ventilation around the window, and has a flexible screen, so you don't get any bugs in, but it gives ventilation.
Gorgeous.
That's a great idea, too. Yeah. Wow.
Now, in terms of doors, because it's not just about windows, but also doors, you have some really pretty doors. What are some of the things that we should be looking at in terms of making a smart door choice so that it's not only attractive, that it's made out of the right kind of materials, it's going to be safe, and it's going to be efficient, energy efficient?
That's a good question. I think what you have is hardware options that allow the door to operate effectively. We have multi-point lock hardware, so you lift the handle and it locks up at the top of the jamb into the sill as well into the strike plate. Having very, very efficient and durable sill materials so they can't be scratched, dented, and damaged. And so you look at the hardware, we look at the sills, and the smooth operation, so it's easy to open, easy to close. So that's in a swinging door or a sliding door. And now some of the big things that are coming out in doors today, people want to have wide open views, outdoor living, and so what we've developed over the past couple of years is a door that lifts and slides with ergonomically handles that fit right into the door so they don't stick out. These doors will open up to 48 feet wide, 12 feet in height, and give you a wide open view to your backyard.
So are these bifold scenarios, or do they tuck in like a pocket door would?
Well, a lift and slide could be a pocket door, or it could stack on either side or on one side.
Okay.
And this, what you're taking in a bifold application, is another opportunity to get a wide open view. In this case would be 24 feet in width, and basically you have as one operable door, and then once you open that and you lift some locks and disengage those locks, then you're able to fold those up against the wall either on one side or both sides and get out to 24 feet.
Yeah, that's such a great idea for us in California, Art, because we honor outdoor living so much. We can pretty much be outdoors all year long, and so now you gain so much more square footage on the outside of the home, and to be able to just completely open up a window system to make it an opening into the house and to the outside is great.
Now, before we let you go, Art, I know that in addition to making great doors and great windows, you guys have a story to tell in terms of, as a consumer, when you're shopping for windows, fiberglass versus vinyl. What is the difference?
Oh, there's a big difference. The biggest difference really is durability and sustainability. A fiberglass window is glass fibers along with silica sand and put through a pultrusion process, which is...
I was hoping you were going to talk about the pultrusion.
Yeah, pultrusion is...
Stop talking about my beauty tips.
Pulling glass cables through a die that is set at 350 degrees, and when it comes out of the die, kind of like Play-Doh, right? You end up with a part of the window or the door that is solid, durable, 8 times stronger than vinyl, 2 times stronger than steel. And this material is being used in bridges and ladders and a lot of different components, and it's the future.
So we can walk on it.
Yeah.
And is it paintable?
It is paintable.
Wow.
The one process that we have is the paint is applied during that pultrusion process, so it gives us a paint that is 3 times thicker than what is capable by just painting it in the field.
All right, well, Art, tell people how to find you. It looks like it's Marvin.com.
www.marvin.com.
All right, thank you, Art Reeves with the Marvin Window and Door Company. Coming up next, I know that you've installed a lot of dimmers, haven't you, Eric? You've
Yes,
installed
ma'am.
Dimmers. Well, wait till you hear about what's new in the world of light fixtures and such from the world according to Leviton. And this is still a family-owned company that dates back to, well, when a guy is 19 years old in the 1900s and said, you know what, I can do this. So we're going to find out what's cool, including a great way to dim your LED lights.
And you know what? The origin of dimming windows is the origin of romance.
See,
Dimming lighting.
it always goes back to that for you.
Yeah, yes, it
Home
does.
Wizards, Eric Stromer, Cindy Dolos, we're telling you what's cool and fun and neat at the Builder Show in Orlando. We're back after this on KFWB News Talk 980. Thank you, Art.
Bye, Art.
Okay.
See you, Eric.